Hey folks, Wayne Taylor, Honest Home Finder, neighborhood realtor. I don't actually live in Belmont, but I've grown to really love the area. So I was up this way checking out some things. Figured, excuse me, I'd stop back by Laurel Walk with Eastwood Homes. I came to this neighborhood when they first opened up. There wasn't any inventory available to take videos, so I figured I'd swing by and take the videos of some inventory today. The Montague is the floor plan for all of the ones I'm going to take. I'm going to take 3D videos of different Montagues just for the simple fact that they're different inside, even though basically the same. I know I'm contradicting myself just a little bit, but you'll see in another video you walk in and there's French doors, whereas there's just a wall here because this particular Montague has 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. So we'll check that layout. Also the kitchen layout's a little bit different. It's not going to matter to somebody who's just checking things out, but to folks that know they want to live here, know they're going to get a Montague, know that the elevations are a little bit different inside, especially with the configuration of, sorry, sidetracked for a second. I wanted to see where this was connecting, even though I've walked through the house once already. See how this is a full bath versus a half bath. What I was getting at, the people like here, the layout of the island's different. When you're spending this amount of money on a home, it makes a big deal to folks. So I'm going to go ahead and video all 3 of them today. Of course, color's different. I can't even explain how much happier I am that this kind of slate, light gray I would call it before I ever learned the term slate for a color. Instead of white. Oh my goodness, I get so tired of it. I know neutral sells to everybody. You can't get outlandish colors. Okay, quick swing here and see the pantry, which is pretty big. You know, I'd say you got a decent amount of cabinet space already. So do what you got to do. This living area, pretty standard. If you do watch this video on the last one, the reason the other one looked dark is because the light wasn't on. These are alley garages, just means they're attached on the back and there's an alleyway where everybody goes. I'm going to walk out there in a second. I just like to point out this garage. I almost never take pictures of garages because a garage is a garage is a garage, but if you're handy, think about putting a shelf right through there that you could store stuff on. There would just be an enormous amount of space. I'm talking 2x6s and 2x4s stapled together, just stapled, nailed together. That's just plenty of space to be used. And a nice feature that Eastwood's built in. I've sold a lot of Eastwood homes through the years, and it's been a while. The reality is I almost always had a good experience. So you keep coming back. Some builders, I'm not as enthusiastic on taking videos. Now those, just on these particular inventory homes that I'm looking at, happen to back up to the townhomes, which I'm going to be taking videos of today also. This is what it looks like on the back of your house on these. I think we have a pretty good shot of those. I'm going to pause it when we head upstairs. Alrighty, we are up and at 'em. Checking out this layout. I'm not sitting in the right spot to give you a good view of the loft. It's big enough to be usable. It's not the biggest I've seen, certainly not the smallest. You know, I go off on a tangent sometimes about the loft space. Don't call it a loft unless you can use it. The mask isn't making me breathe this hard. It's walking up steps. Oh, how embarrassing. Actually, used to be in pretty decent shape. I have fallen off the wagon as far as hitting the gym and getting my aerobics in. There's a little better shot of that wall space. trying to take better care of my camera work. I get to start talking and walking fast and it just pixelates, blurs. There's little reasons for it. I think I'm going to make a video just explaining some of this stuff. Set on auto. Camera does not like natural light versus artificial light. And it just doesn't work as well when I'm shooting in widescreen, which I always do. I've mentioned it on other videos. It's because how difficult it is to shoot small areas. You can read anything you want or watch anything you want on YouTube about taking pictures of homes. It's tough. So I know some of my quality isn't always the best, but I'm a realtor, not a photographer. Wayne Taylor, Honest Home Finder, Laurel Walk, Eastwood Homes. At the top of the screen is my buyer's incentive. Don't leave money on the table, guys. Thanks.